This is my case study video for Reagan. She is 4 years old and attends preschool at East Wayne Head Start in downtown Fort Wayne. She has been deaf in her left ear since she was born, and she struggles with that still today. She lives with her mom, her brother, and her dad um, in a house close by school. It's one big happy family. Dad is the sole provider. He works full time. Mom is a stay-at-home mom, partly because she wants to and also because of her disability. She cannot work. And then her brother is 7 years old. He's in the first grade, and they don't really get along very well, but they're trying. um, Reagan and her mother come to school every morning together. Mom drops her off every day, and that's a real struggle for Reagan. She typically, at the beginning of the semester, would end up crying and trying to run after her mother to make her stay, begging her to stay, crying and crying and crying for at least 15 minutes every day. At first, I discovered this to be an insecure, ambivalent attachment after reading Sorrels in class. Just because of her clinginess, she was worried about her mother not coming back, and she was very demanding of her mother, from what I could see in the mornings. I also recognized a disorganized attachment to the teachers just because of her um, unpredictable behavior in the classroom in the mornings and throughout the day, really. She didn't really seem to have much of a relationship with the lead teacher, especially. In the first family interview, I spoke with her mother about these issues, and her mother was really just worried about Reagan developing better emotional regulation, um, which I completely agreed with, and we worked together to come up with some strategies. I thought and thought about this, and I really felt that we should just focus solely on Reagan's emotions, since she didn't really seem to even understand what she was feeling most of the time. So, first we started with labeling her emotions, mostly when she was feeling them, so she really could understand them wholly. We would talk about how she was feeling and what that meant. And then we also established a safe house in the classroom, which was just a little white tent that any kid could use throughout the day if they were feeling unhappy or upset about something. And then I also began really talking with Reagan a lot and forming a really strong relationship with her, just so she would feel safe and secure in our relationship, and she felt like she could talk to me if she needed to. After establishing these strategies, I saw a pretty significant change in Reagan. In the past couple weeks, I've seen her not run after her mother nearly as much, and most days she doesn't run after her at all. She comes into the classroom, jumps right into whatever we're working on, and just says, "Bye, see you later, Mom, I love you," and lets her mom walk out the door, and that's really awesome. Um, for the next steps, I'd really like to see Reagan work on her socialization skills. She really struggles with making friends and often even flat out tells me that she wants a best friend and she wants to make friends, but she just really doesn't know how to do that. I feel that it has a lot to do with her being deaf in her left ear. A lot of the times I feel that the students think that she's ignoring them when they're asking her questions, when really she just cannot hear them at all and she wants to play, but if she can't hear them, then there's no way that she can respond to them and what they're asking her to do. Um, in order to hopefully help her, I think it would be important to educate the other kids in the classroom what being deaf means, and that Reagan isn't ignoring them, but she is just can't hear them and wants to play as much as they want to play with her. And also, maybe teaching Reagan some better listening or awareness skills could be important for a happy, healthy classroom.